Good evening. My name's Graf Richards, and I'm going to be talking to you about my internship with the Carolina Hurricanes. So, here we go. So, the Carolina Hurricanes is a NHL organization. They are based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. They were founded in 1997, and they originally were the Hartford Whalers. So, they actually were in Connecticut before coming to Raleigh in 1997. And they won the Stanley Cup in 2006, and I was lucky enough to be there for that. So as far as my internship is concerned, I received the internship in May, and the specific title of the internship is Promotions and Fan Development. So some of the roles and tasks are, I got to do with in-game promotions, and specifically that involved, picking people out in crowds, dropping parachutes from the rafters, picking people for the Olympia, which is kind of the resurfacer for the ice. It makes the ice cleaner for the players to skate. Some of the other in-game promotions we did were actually on the ice in the intermission, so that was really cool to do. And then kind of the summer stuff that we did leading up to the season, we did a lot of flyer work. We helped create those flyers for fans so that they could see from the information that we've provided them the information. But basically we helped out with the draft party, which is we hosted an event, and as an intern and the other two interns that helped out, we helped get everything together in terms of setting up chairs or information for flyers, and we were going to reveal our third jersey to everyone for the first time, which was pretty neat. And we did first goal flyers, which were a program that the interns helped out with in terms of spreading the awareness of the actual program through the draft party itself, which is basically the first goal program is where kids who haven't played hockey before, they get to try hockey for the first time for a very low amount of money, and they get all their gear for free, and 7 ice sessions and 2 tickets to one of the Hurricanes games. So that's really cool. And then also we helped create promotional events for the season ticket members. That was kind of exclusive, so we helped out with there was a skate session on Sundays after games that we helped bring the skates down and help size the season ticket members up. We also got to create trivia, some smaller things for the fans for our team photo. We came up with questions to ask them during that event. So it was really cool. So now I'm going to kind of talk about as far as communication classes and the certain methods that I've learned in my year and a half at UNC Greensboro. So one of them was the uncertainty reduction theory, kind of relating to my internship. So I developed a steady relationship with my coworkers and boss after overcoming certain uncertainties. So with the uncertainty reduction theory, it kind of basically says that there are already uncertainties about you when meeting a new person. So if the higher the uncertainty and say the liking of someone is high, then the reciprocity of actually reciting something that they said is going to be valued as positive. So I used some strategies that I used were passive and interactive to help myself reduce the uncertainty. So with the passive strategy, I kind of observed more so with my boss, Jonathan Boggs, with the things that he did. So I would see those things and interpret those, associate meaning to those in my mind, and play that out in my head towards something that he said to me, or in the future, if something he was going to expect of me. So with the interactive strategy behind that, that was more face-to-face. So talking to him about maybe something that were to come up that I didn't know of, or wanting to know in the future, or how did I do. So those were the things that I used in order to reduce the uncertainty for my cause. So finally, prepping me for the future, this was a once in a lifetime internship for myself. And I got to see a lot of things behind the scenes that I didn't know that went on, in the office or during the game nights, and even during the summer where I thought, kind of it was a little more easier, obviously, but these guys work really hard and long hours, and their pay isn't as high as they want, but they still work their tail off. So one of the things that I learned was I was more goal orientated. With certain tasks, I wanted to be the best at it. So the more I did something and got it done the right way, that feeling of accomplishment really helped me go forward in my internship. And then, like I said, I saw firsthand the time they put into making things go right, specifically with game nights, and how my boss, he would have meetings, and he would talk to us about what we needed to do, and then he would go off and do other things for his job. And so I respected that a lot more, knowing that he did way more than what I thought they did. So that was really, really awesome to see. And long hours, definitely. As interns, we're not working as many hours as they are. We're working maybe close to 28 hours a week, and these guys are cranking out 60 to 70 hours depending on if they have an event the weekend or during the weekday. So that was something that really opened my mind up. And then finally, the internship allowed me kind of to think more creatively. So it wasn't, I'm very like, you tell me to do this, I will do it. This internship, it was like, go do this, but be creative with it. There was a lot more leeway in regards to that, so that allowed me to think more creatively and use that creative mindset that I didn't even think I had. So yeah. But overall, working for the Carolina Hurricanes, being a fan of them first, and then getting to actually work for them was truly a life accomplishment for myself. But and now we're in the playoffs, so my job's still going, and I'm gonna still learn more things as this internship keeps going. Hopefully we go to the finals, and we win a Stanley Cup. But yeah, overall it's been an amazing year, and I continue to look forward to other opportunities that will give me this advantage. Thank you.